everybody, Randy Kertz here for Bass Musician. So this month I would like to talk to you about a couple of things we've gone over in the past, but I'm kind of seeing and experiencing a lot lately, so I wanted to bring them up again. First thing is we talked about sort of a general warm-up thing. We have particular stretches that we do for carpal tunnel or to stretch up or to warm up or whatever it may be. But a couple of things we've talked about in the past has been shaking out the wrists. I like to do this before and after playing, and also during. It's really easy if you're playing a song for a long time and it's the same riff over and over and over again, to when you do get a break in between tunes or while somebody else is playing or comping or whatever, to just sort of drop your hands and just shake them out a little bit without anybody noticing too much. Again, it's not as any bit more complicated than that. It's simply take them and loosely shake them out a little bit. If you have tension, that's not going to help anything. So just kind of shake them out a little bit, mostly at the wrist. You can even go like this if you want to. And again, those sort of circles like this either way will be helpful too. Also, another part of that is I had talked about just kind of a whole body stretch to really kind of loosen you up, is just to kind of do this, just to kind of circle back and forth. And what you're hearing are my arms hitting my body because there's no tension in my shoulders. So what I'm doing is letting them do that instead of turning like this and having that tension in the back and shoulders. I'm really turning my body, and I know that there's no tension because the arms, again, I'm hearing them slap into my body lightly like that. Another thing that some folks do is when they're doing that, they do this, but they don't pivot on the feet. Very important part of that, okay? So when I'm pivoting, it looks like this, and when I'm not pivoting, it's more rigid like that, and I feel it in my low back. So even though my arms are hitting my sides like we talked about, my low back is tight and there's tension there because I'm not pivoting. So what I'm looking for is simply this. I want to go turn like that, and just make sure that I'm going up on my toe when I'm turning like so, which looks like this. So turning, letting one foot come up on the toes so you can get that pivot in there, okay? The other thing is something that I've been noticing quite a bit, that I've been playing more. However, I'm noticing this in other situations when I'm laying on the couch, when I'm sleeping, etc., etc. And that's getting this medial epicondylitis, or golfer's elbow, which I don't golf, and most people who get this don't either. But that's where you are causing inflammation to occur in this medial aspect, which means palm up and go to the fourth and fifth fingers of the hand. Numbness and tingling going down from here. So if it builds up over time from playing usually, that's inflammation that will not just go away right away and usually needs to be treated somehow, some physical therapy. We've talked in the past here before about acupuncture, PT, chiro, things that you can do to help fix that. However, what I'm noticing a lot is when I'm sleeping or when I'm sitting somewhere, again, I'm putting my forearm on the rest of an arm or a couch so that there's that groove there where the nerve is, which is being compromised by whatever object I'm laying it on, and that causes the problem there, and then I have to kind of shake it out. So best to not lay that arm in such a way where it's hitting that nerve. And also, it's the angle. Whenever I notice this when I'm sleeping or when I'm on the couch or whatever, it's because my arm is like this or something like that. So if I'm sleeping, I'm going to try to keep my arm in a place where it's not going to be bent any more than maybe that far, because when you start getting close to this angle and above, that is going to compromise the tissues around that area, put pressure on there, numbness and tingling. So a couple things that have been on my mind. Hopefully this helps out. Again, Randy Kertz, always available at www.drkertz.com. You can email me at drkertz@drkertz.com at any time. Happy to take suggestions for these videos that I've been doing. My book, The Basis Guide to Injury Management, Prevention, and Better Health, always available at my website at basebooks.com as a downloadable PDF, and soon to be everywhere as an ebook. Stay tuned. As always, a pleasure. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.